LJN Toys, Limited was an American toy company and video game publisher in operation from 1970 to 1995. It manufactured toy lines and released battery-operated water guns and video games based on licensed properties from movies, television shows, and celebrities. It was headquartered in Midtown Manhattan, New York City, and later in Lyndhurst, New Jersey. LJN introduced the Endertech line of battery-operated water guns in 1986. History. Founding LJN Toys Limited was founded in 1970 by Jack Friedman, who later founded other toy companies, notably THQ and Jakks Pacific. The name LJN came from reversing the initials of Norman J. Lewis, whose toy company had employed Friedman as a sales representative in the 1960s. Lewis himself initially backed LJN financially but later sold his interest to a Chinese investor. MCA era In 1985, MCA, which had been actively acquiring companies in the mid-1980s, acquired LJN for $66 or $67 million in an effort to retain more profits from the merchandising of its film properties. LJN began publishing video games for the Nintendo Entertainment System in 1987. Although this was LJN's first foray into the video game business, it was not for MCA, who had previously started MCA Video Games, as a joint venture with Atari, Incorporated, to create coin-operated and home games and computer software based on various MCA properties. In 1988, LJN acquired Italian toy company Alice from the Fassi family. In 1989, MCA decided to sell LJN after years of losses since 1987, when fallout surrounding toy guns made by LJN's Endertech division plunged MCA's profits 79.5% in the second quarter of that year. MCA finally agreed to sell to Acclaim Entertainment in March 1990 for cash and Acclaim common stock for 30 to 50%. Acclaim era During the time the company was owned by Acclaim Entertainment, LJN continued with the same licensing direction it had pursued under MCA or as an independent company. Acclaim rid LJN of its toy division and reorganized it exclusively as a video game publisher. During the 8-bit gaming era, Nintendo, as a form of quality control, regulated the number of titles to appear on its console, the Nintendo Entertainment System. As a result, companies like Acclaim used divisions such as LJN to produce more products than Nintendo would have traditionally allowed. Konami also utilized such tactics with its division Ultra. Even after Nintendo dropped its rule in the early 1990s, Acclaim kept LJN operating, which published several titles for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System and Game Boy. Although Acclaim distributed the video games, they were self-published and marketed by LJN. LJN, along with the Flying Edge and Arena Entertainment labels, were folded into Acclaim in 1995. In 2000, LJN made a return in name only when Acclaim used the brand to publish the Dreamcast port of Spirit of Speed 1937. Products. Toy lines Video games Video game development. LJN was exclusively a video game publisher when it came to video games. Although many of LJN's titles did not disclose the developer, there is no video game that has been developed in-house by LJN. Most games released by LJN were movie tie-ins or based on an existing brand. The games spanned over a number of console generations. See also: Acclaim Entertainment, LJN Video Art, Jack Friedman. References